What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Rev Room. Today we have some earmuff comparisons. Alright guys, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed the individual reviews of all of these headsets, but how do they compare to each other, and why would you go with one and not the other, or whatever? Why would you pick any one of these three in particular that I have here that I've personally used and tested in various environments? First, we have to separate regular earmuffs and the electronic one. So basically you have your regular headset. I did the 3M. Again, if you guys want to see individual reviews of any one of these three, check out the playlist sections. You'll find that there. These are just basic, regular, no frills, head earmuffs, sound protection, overhead strap. This goes around the side. Put these on for you. And these, believe it or not, are about 30 bucks, and they have the highest sound, the highest noise reduction rating of the three. So these are at a 29. So yeah, so no frills. If you guys don't want to deal with any batteries, anything like that, if you even care or don't even know about the electronic feature, these are probably going to be for you. They're all more or less in the same price range, so you don't have to really worry about, going crazy, spending extra money to get the electronic ones, because you can find electronic ones such as these. These are the Awesafe brand electronic earmuff sound protection. So basically they're the exact same thing. They have your microphone in here on both sides. You have a switch here that controls it. It takes two AA batteries. Put these on. So you can see the wire here. They kind of stick out. It may get caught on stuff. I could see how that could be a little annoying for certain people. You can just, slide it back in, but it does stick out a little bit. And then, these metal arms or whatever, they lay flat against your head, more or less. So why electronic? So these are about the same price. They're about $30 to $40. I forget exactly off the top of my head, but they're in that $30 to $40 range, and it has the electronic feature, the crazy electronic feature everybody wants. So basically all that means is that it has a switch with a volume knob on it, and there's a module in here. I don't know the technical side of it, but there's something in here that takes the sound and amplifies the low sounds and then cuts down the loud sounds to try and keep everything at a normal listening volume, or a normal hearing volume, normal hearing volume, so you're not damaging your eardrums when the loud noises come. And if you need to hear what's going on, such as a conversation around you, it will bring those volumes up so you can hear it better with the headset. Also, they all have the auxiliary port, so you can plug in radios and different things like that and hear the radio. That gets a little problematic if you're trying to just use like the regular ones and just trying to hear somebody having a conversation. You're gonna have to go like what, you're not gonna hear them as well. Not because the sound rating is higher on it, which it is, but those don't have anything to help you amplify the lower sounds. That's why you go electronic. So I do prefer the electronic over the non-electronic. It is what it is. Again, for the same price, it's like, might as well just go electronic. It's a couple of dollars more, but I'm sure you could find other brands that are cheaper or as cheap as the non-electronic one. So like I said, getting back into the sound and all that stuff, with these in particular, the volume control knob on it, you do have to spin it more than the other brand we're going to get into to start to hear the volume or hear the difference in sound. So basically, when these are off, they act like regular earmuffs. Exactly like regular earmuffs, no difference, and you will not really hear a general conversation going on around you. When you turn these on, you do have to like crank up the volume. It seems like a long time before it actually kicks in and starts to adjust your volume or your sound coming in around you. They do work amazingly. So these have a sound reduction level of 24. So a decently significant drop from the 29 of the 3M. Is it a noticeable difference? It is a noticeable difference from the 29 to the 24. Believe it or not. Is it drastic? Like, oh my God, you know, I'm going to go deaf wearing these versus the... No, absolutely not. The point of wearing earmuffs in general is just to reduce the sound around you so that you're not constantly in a loud environment for a prolonged period of time. So any reduction in sound is going to be beneficial for you. Obviously, the higher number of the noise reduction level is going to be better for you, for your health, for your eardrums. But again, some people may not be in that such a loud atmosphere when they need to worry about getting the highest rated number. I mean, if you're working on like, you know, jet engines all day long and the motor's running and your head's right next to it all day long, yeah, you know, you're going to want to get the best, highest rated ones, but you're also doubling up with earplugs and muffs, so you're getting the added protection. So you're not just relying on these. But if you're buying something like this to go to like a concert or like watch like a racing car event or something like that, where, you know, it's not super, super important and you're not around it for 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, you get my drift. So moving on from the Awesafe, we're going to go with the Walker Razors. So this is the newest headset that I added to my collection. And I bought these strictly from a name brand perspective. Yes, 3M is probably the biggest name out there for many aspects and many genres of items that you could purchase. But in the headphone earmuff realm, Walker's is up there. It's a pretty popular brand among people that purchase these things. So strictly bought these for the name and wanted to check them out and rate them and see how good they were. Again, if you guys want to see the dedicated video of these, check it out in the playlist section. So these are the lowest in sound rating. They are a 23 noise reduction rating. Now, having said that, so the 3M being the highest at 29, these at 24, or 23 rather, and then the Awesafe at 24. So we got 23, 24, and 29. I'm going to buy the 3M ones because they are the highest rated, right? Not necessarily, because again, with the electronic feature, you can get ones that are rated a little lower because again, it reduces the sound electronically and amplifies the lower end sound. So it really becomes a personal preference that, you know, if you're, again, in that environment where you need to be talking to people or hear someone talking, definitely go electronic. And if you're not, and you're mainly like just working by yourself, or it doesn't really matter to have the conversation with someone while you're working in a loud environment, then just go with the regular ones. It's fine. So let's throw these on. So these are definitely the most comfortable. It's more of like a jello-y. It has that pillow foam stuff in there, but it feels more like softer. This rubber piece is a little softer on your head and on your ears. Again, you got to get your ear in the hole. You know, this way it's not pushing up against your ear. Get it inside and you're good. Again, with the electronic feature on these, the switch, it actually feels like a radio dial. And as soon as you turn it on, it transforms the sound. So if you've ever worn any earmuffs or any earplugs at all, you know that when you put them in, it's basically you hear a muffled version of what's going on around you. With this, any of these, you're going to get the exact same thing, but with these, you turn it on, the electronic feature, and immediately it sounds like you're listening to stereo headphones, and you're getting the sound put in here from a little speaker in here. So with that being said, the sound kicks in at a much lower volume, and then you adjust it as high up as you need to hear what's going on around you. This also, again, has the auxiliary port plug in here as well, so that you can plug in radios and various other things as well. Just like most of the other electronic features, they all do that. Electronic headphones, I just say. I like the electronic feature on these the best because I feel like I have the most control, and I'm not sitting there spinning the knob until it kind of like kicks in, so to speak. The sound on these is significantly better than the sound on the Awesafe. I do love the Awesafe, and they are cheaper, significantly cheaper. Like I said, I think those are about 40 bucks for those. You can look on Amazon for all three of these. They're always doing deals. The Walker ones are normal price. They're like 100 bucks, and then they're always marked down and yada yada. So I paid $31 for these. I paid about $40 for these, and I paid about $30 for these. So no matter where you go, again, these were happened to be on a crazy spring sale or something like that, and that's why I was able to get these so cheap. Maybe they're looking to get rid of this model or something. I really don't know. But if I had to go back and buy any one of the three of these, I'd probably go with the Walkers again, strictly because I think the headset, the headpiece part of it is the best. It's strong. I don't feel like I'm going to break this. It's not flimsy, where the Chinese one, I feel, I can feel the bar inside of it. And not that it feels like cheap or that I'm going to break it, but it's definitely not as strong as the Walker ones are. So I feel like this is going to hold up. That spring tension is going to hold up longer than the Awesafe ones. I could be wrong. I don't know. But the padding in here is significantly better than the padding in here. This is kind of like just very thin. You can feel sometimes the metal bar that's in here. So the padding is definitely not as good as the Walkers in here. I mean, you could just see the difference, how much more plush and foamy these are. So for a comfort standpoint, I'm going Walker all day long. For the electronic feature of it, I prefer the Walker sound. The earmuffs themselves are more comfortable. I sound like I'm doing a sponsored video for this. This is not a sponsored video. I'm not paid or sponsored by Walkers. It's just I bought these. You can check out the review that I did on these, and just prefer these over the other brand. So the 3M ones, again, are comfortable. I enjoy using them. They're cheap. They're always that price. They're always $30, where these you have to try and wait for a sale. And then the Awesafe or the Awesafe ones come like, 30 to like 60 bucks, but you can get a case, you can get various other packages that these come in. So pick your poison. It really doesn't matter to me. Again, I don't get paid for this video. I don't get paid if you guys buy any of this. I have no affiliate links. Just giving you an honest opinion of 3 different headphones or earmuffs rather, that are available for you to purchase. And hopefully you can make a decision based on this video and purchase something you like, or just buy something completely different. Comment down below. Let me know if this video has helped you in your choice selection, at least between getting electronic versus non-electronic earmuffs. And then eventually, what brand did you go with? Let me know down below. I'm curious. I will purchase more of these and review them. It's like getting to be like a little hobby. I should just hang them all up over here and, whatever. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys watching the video, liking the video if you guys enjoy it. I know this is a little lengthy video, but it needed to be for the comparisons of everything. So hopefully this helped you. And don't forget to comment down below, hit the subscribe button, and take care.